Golden Bears are lined up for the kickoff. Glover deep to return. Jenkins runs it down. That is a loss of 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. Gain of 1 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 11.
Get out of here, baby. Larry. Mike 56, Mike 56. Check.
Yeah, do it, Dick.
Run.
Davis with the tackle. Call it a gain of 4 yards. That brings us 4th and 7.
Personal foul, clipping, receiving team.
Stevens.
Penalties decline.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That brings us 2nd and 9.
Watch 20, check 20. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down.
Get in the weight room. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Stevens brings him down. That is a loss of 5 on the play. That brings us 4th and second and long.
Alright, guys, if anybody's wondering what in the world, ManRayH, are you doing? Game froze up last night. It was a 14-point game. So, and this is about as close as I can get it to being correct. So, here we go. We're going back live now. Because they end up going down. It's going to be fourth down at like the 1 yard line, maybe the 2. It was hard to tell. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know like if I get this exactly right, but I mean it's pretty darn close. He's going to take off. Good leak there. Brian, you been watching any ball today? I watched a good bit of the early games until we got back on the road. Oh, Cal's going to glitch out. Quarterback's not even under center. They're going to get a delay game here. That's a weird glitch. We'll take it. Gets to the fourth quarter. Almost. Which games, man? What's the most interesting game you watched? Oh, Nick. So I'm really bad at their former head coach's name, but I thought that man did an excellent job. And once they started doing NIL deals, Navy has no shot because legally they cannot pay government employees NIL. So Navy can't pay players. I mean, they already are at a disadvantage, but now Navy has like no shot. There is, oh dang limit, I seen him breaking open. And like Notre Dame's good. I think that game is going to hype them up. They're not as good as they were playing because I think they were playing such a bad team that Notre Dame's definitely going to look better than they are. All right, here we go. Into the fourth quarter. About as good as we can get here. 28-14. Bobcats with the lead. Cal knocking on the door, though. But, yeah, I think Navy is... like, the American Conference will probably regret adding Navy. It was a good idea when they did it. Like, they've made the American Conference championship game a time or two. Okay, Cal goes and scores. But they're so bad now. And they're not going to get any better. The American Conference is just going to be stuck with them. Like, the only way they can get... Like, they have to vote them out. And, like, right now you don't do that because you need the numbers. It's like, I listened... so I was watching the Jacksonville State UTEP game. Because it was the best game on the TV at the time. Because UNA Mercer was in a lightning storm. And they had the commissioner on there. One, she never even said Jack State or Jacksonville State. Like, she didn't. She just kept calling it Rich Rod's team. Rich Rod's club. Which he's been there for 30 seconds. That school, like, they've done a lot at that school. What's going on, Justin? They've done a lot at that school to get it to that level. But that showed you, if you looked at the field, you saw how bad Conference USA is right now. If you looked at the logo, the CUSA logo, the grass, the square grass around it, from where they had the ASUN WAC logo the past 2 seasons on that field, and prior to that was the OVC logo. They just cut that thing out. They went, it looks like, to Lowe's got some indoor-outdoor carpeting, and then sprayed on the stencil. You could see the stitching was coming up. It was so bad. And she was like, I'm so glad. Yeah, I mean, USC, San Jose State is historically one of the worst schools in the nation. I mean, they got better last year, and then COVID year they got made the Mountain West Championship. USC should walk through that one. I know Williams had like a crazy play. I got the update on it, but Conference USA just is so poorly ran and so bad at the moment that come on guys, block. Dang it, we had daylight there. My guys just hold blocks. I don't even know who he put in. Set tone, how we doing, man? Set tone, Justin. Y'all watching any games today? I know I flipped it on to Hawaii Vandy when I first got into the house because I wanted to see how bad Vandy Stadium is. Like that's so sad. Like people don't realize Vandy as a private school in the SEC has buttloads of money. I can't get in there. Like I flipped it on to the Jets Giants preseason game literally for the first drive just because I wanted to see people get real excited for Aaron Rodgers, who I think is not going to be that great in New York. I mean, maybe he'll prove me wrong. I don't know. But, I mean, I did a fantasy draft today. But, like, I don't know. I ain't hyped for the NFL too much. Not right now. Like, we got Thursday night. My Gators are going to play. Hopefully, they look all right. A little worried about that, how they're going to look. Maybe they'll be all right. We had 2 Alabama schools, local schools, used to be, or they're rivals, but I don't think they even play this season. Haven't played, they've played very sparsely in the last 20 years. But UNA's made the move on up, and Jack State's made it to FBS. Got some good things going for those 2 schools. Heck, they played each other last year on a baseball field out here in Madison, Alabama, where the new baseball team's at, and that was kind of cool. But they only had 1 goalpost. They only went one way. It was a little dumb. All right, Cat's knocking on the door here. Cal making a ton of moves here. Bring everybody. Freeman with the catch. Touchdown, Cats. Bryant, you still in here? We got Montana holds on, comes back and defeats Army 23-17. So that's good for us. That helps us out. Brave kick. 4:10 to go in the game, guys. They're going to run it. Oh, finally brought him down.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
And we got a false start on the center. That'll back him up.
Still second and down.
Big stop there by the defense. See what Bears want to do. They're going to punt. Might be a sign that they are admitting defeat here on the road. But, you know what? I feel like, you know, if you're going to be, this is your one chance to be bowl eligible here. I'm going to pull out all the stops, but they elect to punt. Jenkins gets to the outside, to the 50, 45, down to the 40 of Cal. Game 38 on the return. 2:49 to go in the golf game. And Al Freeman, solid run there. Counter left here for the Bobcats. Freeman with a nice little juke there. Cats moving the ball pretty well here. 2:21 as the clock pauses for the moment. First and 10 Bobcats. Trips to the left here. And nobody blocks for Jackson. He's going to lose the one on the play. Second and 11 for the Bobcats. Two receivers to the right, one to the left here in the gun. Davis. He's going to go play action. And he throws off his back foot, and that ball falls incomplete. Be third and 11 here. Bobcats just trying not to turn the ball over. 2:03 to go here in the ball game. They've got a 14-point lead out of the gun. Two receivers right, one to the left. Davis drops back to pass. He's got a little time. Wide open. Ryan with the reception, taken down around the 9-yard line. We'll have first and goal. Bobcats just inside 2 minutes here to go in the game. Cal only one timeout remaining as they take their final one there. Bobcats with 5 for 5 day in the red zone. Start out with a run. Freeman down at the 1. Cal uses their final timeout. 1:54 to go in the ball game. Florida runs the score up over Florida State in the Sunshine Showdown. Cats go 5 wide here. Davis, quarterback draw, and he no, they're going to say he's down at the 1. 1:40 and counting to go in the ball game. Cats go 2 receivers to the right, 2 tight ends to the left. Pistol formation. Freeman in the backfield. Hand it off to Freeman, and he gets it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. That's going to do it. 1:29 to go in the game. They're going to take, with the extra point, a 21-point lead. What's going on, Q? Q, most interesting or best game you saw today? Or was it just all state fair? And Copper, what is this? The Coppers? They have something with Copper for the Arizona State game. But Arizona leads at 17-14. Arizona needs a win to go to a bowl game. Arizona State trying to play spoiler.
The kickoff is down for a touchback.
Well, I don't think you missed too much. Well, how'd the fair go, man? Get any blue ribbons?
The reception. Gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Brian, you left them with a running back playing quarterback. How bad do you feel? Oh, you're just trying to get out of there. I'm sorry, Q.
Personal foul. Flipping.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to go watch the Ninja Turtles tomorrow. After service, so. Again, Brian, it should be a shame. They had a running back at quarterback.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Oh, 109 to go here. I almost picked. Right, we need a playoff. We need a 12-team playoff for our online dynasty, sir. I've not played you at Nebraska. Y'all stuck me out here out west. With J Rich, who I've beaten when it comes to conference games. Of course Dalton says that. Dalton over there with all that head coach XP and like a maxed out DC that he's not having to play. Yeah, he can say a lot. I mean, Q showed how good he was. Played him tight with his Temple team, and I mean, Q ain't had time to build that Temple team. That Temple team rough. Who calling you?
Kristen? Hey.
I'll be 3rd and 10. Oh, we brought the house there. Oh, we got the turnover. Final play of the season here. We will have the Pac-12 championship game next. Freeman wasn't able to escape there. Bryant, where's that championship game at? Do you know? Do you know what field's being used? Alright, that's your ball game. Cats going to win it 42-21. They're going to go 11-1 on the season now. It was a good game. Davis had a strong end of his senior season there. Cats one blemish on the season, that loss at Oregon. It's probably going to keep us out of the Natty, but we can win the next game and go to the Rose Bowl. Not where I want to be. Alright, real quick, I want to see what everybody's, what we're looking like here. Conference championships. Well, I mean, do we want to do it? I'm up for it, Q.
Yeah. Let's see, mine is 97. 98.
That's not what I want to do. Alright, so we got that. I gotta play J Rich again. Because his freaking division is hot garbage. I didn't think I had to play him with 2 conference losses. Dead blame it. Alright, we got Florida taking on LSU. So that'll be a rematch game. We get UTSA undefeated, number 3, taking on a 6-4 Houston. That's gonna be garbage. So he gets to win. We got Vautech CPU taking on Wake Forest. That might be an upset. Dalton gets to take on. Dalton doesn't even play the one team with a winning record over there. Bryant, you're getting in. You're going to play Oklahoma, team I beat. And then we're going to have Penn State taking on Illinois. 2 CPUs. And then we get. Why is Arkansas over there? They put Arkansas back in the other conference. Don't care about number 10. Okay, they play a bad team. And then Boise. It's a terrible conference. Takes on Utah. Okay. I mean, like right now, like, we get an interesting playoff. I don't know about all these users being in the Heisman hunt. Yeah, like if we went right now, the rankings here. So that'd be your 1, your 2, your 3, your 4. And then we could do 5. Shoot, even if we just do 5 and 6, like I'm ranked 11th, but I'm 8th in the thing. That's so dumb. I mean, like we're right there at it, knocking on the door. All these unbeaten teams. All right, guys. Thanks everybody for